Hello and welcome to Jackson's Job. Today we're going to learn how to make a graham cracker crust from scratch. This is a really easy recipe and it only requires 2 to 3 ingredients. First, you want to preheat that oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius if you're going to bake the crust, or you can chill this down and not bake it all together. Then you're going to need some graham crackers, some melted butter, and then some sugar. The sugar is completely optional, but if you're going to bake it, it does help the crust stick together better. These are sweet enough, and usually your dessert is going to be really sweet, so you can skip it all together. It's just going to be a more crumbly crust. Next, you need to open up a packet of graham crackers, and this may be the hardest part of the recipe. You're also going to need a large bowl or a baggie, or a blender or a food processor to break these up. Since not everybody has a blender or a food processor, I'm going to show you the old-fashioned way where you just bash these. You can also do this in a bowl and use the bottom of a glass, but I like to use a rolling pin and then just bash them like this. You can also roll up and roll down to get a finer texture. Once it looks like this, we're going to add in our sugar. Now you could pour this in the bowl, but I find that it's really easy to add the sugar in the bag and then shake it up. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 25 grams. Again, you can leave this out completely or use any type of sugar you like, perhaps some brown sugar. Now pour this into your bowl and we're going to add in that melted butter from earlier. We have a 1/4 cup of melted butter that's cooled slightly. That's 56 grams or 4 tablespoons worth. Make sure you get it all in there, and then you're just going to stir this briefly until it's well coated. The next thing you want to do is put this in a 9-inch pie pan, 23 centimeters, and then you're just going to press it down in an even layer, starting at the bottom and then working your way up the sides. You want to bake this 10 to 15 minutes or until it's golden brown. It will be puffed up when it first comes out of the oven, but as it cools, it will flatten down, and let it cool completely before you use it. Now, if you want to chill this instead of baking it, you just chill it 1 to 2 hours or even overnight until it's firm. And that's all you need to do to make your own homemade pie crust. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy baking.